Good morning, Maui. It's about 65 degrees outside, and as we look at our surface analysis, you'll see we have our dominant high pressure, which should be filling in our east winds after this low pressure trough, which has developed right on top of us, kind of gets pushed through the islands. It's blocking this next low pressure, which might bring in some more winds coming from the south, but again, we gotta wait for all this to dissipate. When we look at our wind map, you'll see again this giant high pressure, almost half of the Northeast Pacific. That isn't quite hitting the islands because we do have that low trough on top of us, blocking those winds right at us. And then we have that wall of the next front with our new high pressure on the left. It's always good to zoom out and see a bigger picture. Again, we don't have a lot of wave generators still. It's kind of a weak winter for that, but it does look like the winds should start filling back in. When we check out the crater, we got a 2-mile-an-hour north-northeast wind. Our Big Island soundings are showing not quite the most diabatic line, but our inversions are well above the 6,000 foot, and they are pretty weak. A lot of times I've seen this, we've had good flying at Poli Poli and other places, so though it's not diabatic, it still looks like a decent day. When we shift over to Kauai, we see kind of the same thing, inversions over the 6,000 foot mark. We have light northeast winds. It gets a little more north up high, but again, fairly good looking sounding today. Checking out the relative humidity map, you'll see that this boundary level between that new low pressure, low front, and the high pressure is slowly reaching Hawaii and coming forward, but looks like we're going to stay in the blue today. Get a little more detailed. You see some dissipation in the clouds. You see a light east, kind of a still movement to all the clouds in the spread. This front's looking pretty slow and stationary, and there's some sporadic stuff moving around the south. And our true Doppler is just showing almost the lightest of southeast, kind of east-southeast movements in all the clouds. Looks very dry. Should, again, another good call for a good day of flying. Quick look of all that stuff on the big blue. Using our trusty wind guru, you see that we have just a light east wind direction. Again, these are conditions that we hope for the L. Looks like we might get 2 days of it before it turns light south and back into the west with that new front. We do have a new swell coming in, should be about 2 meters out of the 16 seconds. No moisture, no cloud coverage. Yeah, it looks like maybe all the boys are going to go do some good flying at the L today. And again, Poli Poli will probably be good this morning too, so should just be a good day. Looking at our tides, we're going to have a moderate medium tide right around now. And yeah, it should just stay moderate and then drop low by the end of the day. Our surf-related forecast is looking good. We got a 6.2 14 seconds northwest swell hitting the Maui buoy. We look down, that swell's filled in since 12 a.m. and it looks like it should be pretty fun. True wave height, we're showing 4.3 feet, 15 seconds. It's not that big. It should be glassy this morning and all day. So it should be just a great day for everyone who wants to surf. These conditions bother me because it's not too big and it's so glassy that it's so perfect that the crowds come out and everyone has way too much fun and I don't have enough. So happy it's a paraglide day so I don't have to deal with the clouds, but I do want to go get me a little bit of some. And check out our sun. We have that dominant sunspot feature sending out little bits of blast here and there, but nothing too radical, just kind of nice looking. Plans today, I think maybe get on the move and get an early surf, get spooked by the crowds, go up to Poli Poli, get a quick flight, again rush myself over the L and go have an amazing day with a bunch of friends. So yeah, this looks like a pretty epic day. Hope all goes well, and be safe out there, guys.